So first of all, you need to make sure that the person that you're taking her measurement is wearing a firm bra. The essence of wearing a firm bra is to make sure that you are able to get accurate measurement. If the bra is not firm, you can ask the person to adjust the bra a little bit. Then get something like a rope and tie around the person's natural waistline. To get the natural waistline, ask the person to bend a little. So that part that bends inward is the natural waistline. Then you tie the rope around there. Tie the rope there. Make sure that it is straight all round. After that, you take your tape and wrap around the highest point of their breast to get the bust measurement. That is the bust measurement. Then the under bust measurement, that is under bust circumference. You also tie the rope around the immediately under the breast is the under bust measurement. Then waist measurement, you take the waist measurement. At that point where you tie that rope is the waist measurement, and make sure that it is not too tight. You can put one of your fingers inside to make sure it's not too tight on there. Then you wrap the tape around the highest point of the buttock. Make sure it is not under, above, or below. It is at the highest point of the buttock, and make sure it's not too tight. So that's correct. So to get the length measurement, you need to place your tape close to the neck. You can follow the ear to get the place where you place the tape. The bust point. The bust point is usually the highest point of the breast. That is where the neck is supposed to be placed. Is the bust point. Then to the under bust, to half length, so the half length, and then so the blouse length. If you're making a blouse, this is the waist half length. If you're making a blouse, then to gown length. If you're making a short or long gown. Then you need to get your cuff size. To be able to get your cuff size, place your tape at the beginning of the fleshy part of the breast to be under the breast with the cuff size. Then for the nipple to nipple measurement, and the bust span, you place your tape on the nipple point of one breast to the nipple point of the other breast is the bust span measurement. Then we need to get the back half length. Then you place your tape at the neck, so where you tie that rope, that is where you get your half length, back half length. You will notice that the back half length and the front half length are not the same. The back is 16 while the front is 17. Note that the front waist half length might be 1, 2 or 3 inches longer than the back half length, depending on the breast size and body shape. Busty people might have 2 or 3 inches longer, while people with small breasts might have just 1 or 2 inches longer than the back half length. The next thing to measure is to take the shoulder measurement. You need to place your tape at the joining of one arm on the shoulder, then to the joining of the other arm, where there is a joint that joins the arm to the body. So you place your tape from this point to the other point. That is how to get the shoulder measurement. To get your sleeve length, you place your tape exactly at that point where you measured your shoulder. Then to the elbow, if it is elbow length you're working with, if it is short sleeve, if it is 3/4 or long sleeve, anywhere you choose to measure. Then if you are taking your long sleeve measurement, make sure that your tape passes through the back, then to the wrist bone. Then you take your round sleeve measurement. You wrap your tape around the arm to get the highest point of your arm, to the elbow, to 3/4, and then to the wrist. If you're making a fitted, like if you're using a stretchy fabric, you can measure your wrist here. But if you're not making use of a stretchy fabric, measure your wrist here. so that it can be able to pass through your hand. Then for your waist to hip measurement, place your tape at that waist point where you tied the rope to the highest point of your buttocks. That is the waist to hip point. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification so you never miss any tutorial. Bye!